Okay, in this video we're going to continue onward with our example for solving equations. This time we're going to solve the equation here that you see on the left. Ignore this stuff down at the bottom, that's for later on. So if I want to do this problem, what I want to do is I want to go in and I'm going to take the 3 and I'm going to distribute it out. So I have 3 times 2z gives me 6z's. 3 times a negative 1 gives me a negative 3. And that's equal to 6z plus 5. So I'm one step closer. Now, same thing as last time. I want to take everything with a z and I'm going to move it to the left side of the equation. So I'm going to subtract 6z from this side. I've also got to subtract it from the left side. And that gives me 6z minus 6z is 0z's. That leaves me with negative 3 on the left. 6z minus 6z is 0z. That means that I have 5 on the right. And I end up with something funky. Negative 3 is equal to 5. And we know that can't be the case. When can negative 3 be equal to 5? Just doesn't make any sense. Well, this is what's called a contradiction. And a contradiction is an equation, like what you have here, an equation that is never true. No matter what you plug in for z, it will never be true. So really, we're saying there is no solution. And we're going to denote that in Algebra 2. We're going to start writing it like this. It looks like a 0 with a little line through it. That means no solution. And so our answer is no solution, meaning that no matter what we plug in for z, it'll never be true. Now in the last example, if you watched that one, we found out a way to graph the answer and find out that it was 4.5. It's where the two lines met up. So what does it look like then for a contradiction? Well, let's go through and let's graph it. y1 is going to be the left side, just like we did last time. y2 is going to be the right side of the equal sign. So we're going to take then 3 times 2x minus 1. Remember, once again, I'm going to replace all variables just with an x. I'm going to replace the letter z with the x. It's the same thing. And this is going to be 6x plus 5. I'm going to graph those. And we have parallel lines. Now see if that makes sense. Over here in this equation, we've used where the lines met up to find the solution. With parallel lines, they'll never meet up. So there is no solution. And if that makes sense, then you're ready to go on to the next example.